For this particular lesson, I will be teaching you how to write an article review. First, you should think of a good title, which is short and simple at the same time. An effective title should indicate accurately the subject and the scope of the study. There should be no shortcuts or abbreviations in the title. Your title should use words that create a positive impression and stimulate the reader's interest. A good title uses the current nomenclature from the field of study. It should be able to identify the key variables, both dependent and independent. The title also reveals how the paper is organized. It suggests the major relationship between variables, which supports the major hypothesis. And make sure that it is limited to 10 to 15 words only. Avoid using the words study of, analysis of, or other similar constructions. Titles are usually in the form of a phrase, but it can also be in the form of a question. Use correct grammar and capitalization. In academic papers, a title is rarely followed by an exclamation mark. However, it can be in the form of a question. Subtitles are necessary as long as it explains or provides additional context. For example, in academic writing, the subtitle should add substance to the literary, provocative, or imaginative title. The subtitle should also qualify the geographic scope of the research. A subtitle is also necessary if it qualifies the temporal scope of the research. A subtitle focuses on investigating the ideas, theories, or work of a particular individual. Cite the article you are reviewing just after the title. Basic rules for citing articles in academic journals. Present your journal titles in full, italicize your journal titles, and maintain any non-standard punctuation and capitalization used by the journal. Capitalize all major words in the titles of the journals. Note that this differs from the rule for titling other common sources like books, reports, web pages, and so on. This distinction is based on the type of source being cited. Academic journals have all major words capitalized, while all other sources do not have their titles capitalized. Capitalize the first word in the titles and subtitles of the journal articles as well as the first word after the colon or dash in the title. Do not italicize or underline the article title and do not enclose the article title in quotes. For your introduction, you may answer several questions such as why have you chosen this article for review? Why does this article excite your interest? How relevant is your review in today's date? And the last one is what is the key point of your evaluation and discussion? Right after the introductory paragraph, you will be required to write a thesis statement, but then you might be asking, why is there a thesis statement if there is nothing to research about? So the article review thesis is a combination of the article's strongest points and chief drawback. So you have to shape it using unique words, Use simple language for easy understanding. Any background information from the article is necessary to your article review. It is very important for the audience to have a summary of what the article is all about. You should be pointing out the claims, supported evidence, research findings, and use quotations for very important quotes from the original author. Make sure to paraphrase your words and avoid plagiarism at all costs. You should always pinpoint the relevance of the article that you reviewed. The body of the article is all about your analysis, your opinions, and your views. But always make sure that you back up your claims, your opinions, your views by other articles using other citations and proper explanations. Your conclusion should be relevantly keeping the impression intact until the end. You should start it by reinstating the central point and make sure that your conclusion isn't negative. Point out the relevance of the whole article and always sign off with recommendations. Always remember to include your references with proper citation. All other references that you used in that article review should be cited properly. You may check out this link below for you to follow the proper citation format for referencing.